Hello, this is my channel Everything Reddit. Thank you so much for stopping by. I will try to post videos once a day. Now let's start this video. Posted by you, Unpopular Boop. Not enough from boyfriend. Unsure if it's me? Hey, this is going to be a long one. Not sure if it'll be organized and I apologize, but I need some outside non-biased thoughts. I, 26F, have been with my BF, 29M, just under a year. We've been very close friends for years, so there weren't a lot of surprises going into the relationship in terms of personality traits and background. We have a very strong emotional and physical connection that I haven't felt with any of my other long-term boyfriends in the past, one of which was 5 years in length. I don't think it's something I could get, just anywhere. I love this man a lot, and this is why I'm struggling here. I feel like, and have felt like, he doesn't do enough for me. The thing about me is, I'm pretty low maintenance. My parents were really shitty growing up, didn't really do much for me and left me with a lot of emotional baggage. I tend to overdo it for the people I love, put all of myself into everything I do, and neglect myself. So that's another thing that I'm a little concerned about in terms of my perception. I do a lot for him. The scales are very uneven and have been since the beginning of the relationship. I've made the mistake, as I have in many other non-romantic relationships, that he would step up a little bit for me in some ways, I guess. I don't even want a 50-50 split, but a 70-30th split would be nice. He's there for me when I need him to be, but I find myself wishing he'd do small things for me that feel natural to me. I feel he often forgets about my needs on a smaller, everyday scale. I have many examples. They all don't really seem like much, but add up to me. I got home before him from work one morning. We work nights. I made us both breakfast and had it ready so we could enjoy it and get to bed sooner. When he gets home before me, usually every day, he gets changed and plays games on his computer. The one day he got home when I was off from work, I said I wasn't really hungry and just wanted a glass of chocolate milk. He made himself a whole breakfast and sat down next to me, didn't think to bring it in so I didn't have to get up to get it, like I normally would. I had to get up and get it myself. We were supposed to go to a fireworks show tonight. I had suggested it like 5 days ago. This fireworks show was like 20 minutes away. His 2 friends were going to be there, and we keep not seeing fireworks, which I love, for one reason or another. He agreed. Last night, he says, by the way, I told his other group of friends we could go with them to this totally other event somewhere else. I said, what about fireworks friends? He says, if you'd rather do that I can just tell totally other event friends, no. But he didn't even ask me first, you know? I probably would have agreed to go because it was a more cohesive, important event, but I would have liked to talk about it first as a couple. We had a bunch of conversations after I moved in with him in March about the fact that he literally does not clean up after himself whatsoever and lets his laundry pile up to an outrageous level. Like he had 5 laundry baskets and piles on the floor all dirty. Arguments ensued too. Eventually, gradually, he started to kinda pull his weight. He made a comment at a family Memorial Day party that I only work 3 days a week. I work 3 12-hour shifts as an ICU nurse, so I have more time to get stuff done. He works nights 5 days a week, 8-hour shift with occasional forced OT. Obviously that sucks. So I don't mind doing a little more, but I pointed out that flat out not cleaning up after himself was disrespectful to me. I already did most of the communal house stuff. And he was like, if it doesn't get done, it's fine, just let it sit and I will do it eventually. Okay, fine, I stopped killing myself for one weekend while he was away at a fun event for himself. He comes home from that weekend and during an argument says, you know, I thought to myself, why are there still dishes in the sink? When I got home, but I didn't say anything. That freaking hurt me. It's been on my mind since. I mentioned it to him the other day. He said he didn't mean it. I'm not a housewife. I also found out that before I moved in, when I thought he had been maintaining his home himself, his mom had actually been coming over to his house and cleaning it for him and it made me want to vomit. He's constantly on his phone. Legitimately constantly. Group Facebook Messenger and social media rule his world. And I don't mind usually, unless we're in a moment of physical intimacy, he's driving, or we're out to dinner. But it doesn't stop him. I've asked him, Had conversations. We've fought about it multiple times. Last time he said, "It's who I am. Call it an addiction. You're not going to change me." He knows I value his attention sometimes and again, thus hurt me. Because we work nights, we sleep together during the daytime. I see him on his one actual day off only on the days he chooses to stay home from his hobby. We were discussing me moving to day shift because nights haven't been great for my health the last few years. I expressed concern with us being opposite schedules because we would hardly see each other. I mentioned the hobby, and he said, "Well, I don't go every weekend." Nothing about, "Well, maybe I'd go a little less, or less time per day." It's like I put more effort into spending time with him. We had a fight like a month ago where he said he wasn't trying to prioritize me or his hobby, which I felt was a slap in the face, and I clarified with him when he got home that he meant he felt like he was having difficulty balancing his time in his life with work, but it's in the back of my mind. I have 2 dogs. He's been helping by taking them out to potty for me when I absolutely need him to or if it would really help me. Besides that, I'm afraid to bother him with any other care. He expressed to me heavily that he knew we were a package deal when I moved in, and I don't want him to resent them or me. The other day he said, "I know they're a big stressor for you. Do you want more help with them?" And it rubbed me the wrong way somehow. He mentioned my ex in another conversation and said he always thinks about my ex when he looks at my dogs, which as someone who had a stepdad who loved me more than my biological parents, was actually disgusting to hear, even though it was about a dog. Does that make sense? We don't want kids, but it was borderline disgusting. Different type of thing here. We want to move out of state, but he won't put any effort into applying, looking for jobs or schools. I know it's daunting, and he has a well-paying job right now, but he literally hates it with everything he has. He's been wanting to quit for years. I work in the state we want to move to because we wanted to move to it, so my commute is an hour, and nothing will motivate him to look anywhere or put effort into changing his situation. Honestly, he's very lazy in a lot of situations that bother me. I had to work on him for a long time to go to the doctor, again, ICU nurse, and it doesn't matter what it is, if he doesn't want to do it he won't do it. He's like a spoiled child. This post makes it sound like we fight all the time and we really don't. Overall, I'm very happy with him. I'm just starting to feel a little taken advantage of, a little neglected, and a little like I may deserve better. I love him, but I'm not stupid either. Nobody ever lists the good things about their significant others in these posts, so he's very supportive of me and my goals, and provides a realistic eye when I'm anxious about something. He's very patient when I have anxiety and panic attacks, not many have been. We literally enjoy all of the same things and have everything in common. We enjoy each other's company when we get the chance to have it. I get along great with his friends and family. Like amazingly. And he with mine. We have a great sex life and have since we started dating. I can approach him about anything that pops into my head. I have about all of these things, just not all at once like this. TLDR my 26F, BF, 29M. Doesn't do as much for me as I do for him daily and on special occasions, but I'm not sure if it could be my anxiety, and otherwise we have a good relationship.